and welcome to another edition of One Way, where we go one way, and that's west. And as usual, I mentioned that this is done on a phone. You'll hear, scratching, clawing, scraping, trying to move. I also hold the phone away to try to minimize that, which is why some wonky movements occur, like walking directly into a tree and what have not. Anyway, the first couple of segments are, as I call, the silent run, and this one was because I was at a location getting my car inspected, which I have to do every year, and they were playing loud copyrighted TV shows, so obviously I could not have the microphone on. The second segment, which is only a couple minutes long, is when I realized that the microphone wasn't on, and then stopped and restarted. So, sit back and enjoy the few minutes of silence without my wonderful, dulcet tones. And enjoy.
Alright, everything is screwed up. We finally got everything right. I forgot to put the microphone back on. Good or bad, depending on how your train of thought is. And one video I deleted because somehow, some way, it lost my skin. And now I have it back. No idea how, no idea why. So, if I haven't mentioned it already, I think I have, is that the intended silent piece was due to being in a place that was playing copyrighted television broadcasts nice and loud, so couldn't have that running. So you just had the quote-unquote silent play. And then you had a little bit of silent play because I just remembered that it was still kind of set up for that when it's not really necessary. So this is a short run before the big push because, well, yeah, a short run before the big push because it's ridiculously cold out again. Although it's supposed to warm up quite a bit. Used to know, even though the boats disappear, if you're out in the middle of the ocean on a boat, it seems to remember it exists. It also seems to remember it exists when you are on ice, and we need something tall. Can I place blocks on this stuff? Well, let's find out. Boat's still there, that's a good thing. Oh yeah, we can. Actually, let's not do that. Okay, how about on the boat? There we go. Break. Why is the obvious really difficult? Can we just control? That would be great. Watch there be land just a little past there. I would have went further, but I wasn't sure how far away all this is. So this is definitely a possibility. Find some of this stuff. We can put blocks on top of it. Poor timing indeed. Hopefully no drowned come along as we wait patiently for this to touch that. Weird place to save it, but there we go. Like I said, just watch. A few seconds later, land will appear. Well, maybe not, but maybe tall enough that it could be used. Yeah, right over there on the left. Tall enough section could have pillowed up, but we saved dirt and need to get more so we can safely, safely move around. So, safely get about going up big hills or the dreaded powdered snow. Wow, this is fun and exciting. Glad this has turned into an epic adventure, this little segment. The only good thing is we're moving quite solidly without any real interference. And that's the second Mushroom Island in a row. Yeah, something might come up eventually. Might have to, yet again, pause in the middle of the ocean and come back. Yeah, this is absolutely going nowhere. Well, except the numbers are going up. That's the important thing. But it does not make for entertainment when it's just nothing but ocean. And maybe some growth from below. That's about all we've been seeing. And a couple of Mushroom Islands. Not exactly entertaining material, and there is a ocean monument. I think we're far enough away to not get hit with a mining fatigue. Yeah, we should be far enough. Or we're not. 3 minutes of not being able to mine anything. Usually that's far enough to do what we need. Alright, so we're getting to a point that it's time to pretty much call it. I mean, we're running a little long anyway. We can keep boating, and it looks like we can. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop right here since I know it'll be safe staying in the boat. It'll be there when we come back. So, the push, I think that will be next, unless it's still cold as anything out there. It's supposed to warm up. See you then. We're back. It's the push. I know the clock ain't right, but it's a little fast, but it says 5 on the nose, so it'll be pretty easy, and I'm slipping, pretty easy to determine when to let go, when to stop for the laundromat phase. Now, there's supposed to be a big winter storm coming over the weekend, which means nothing really for this, but there is a slight possibility that my walking breaks at work, and I mean a very slight one, might be ruined by snow. And not a lot, but meaning that I get exercise-induced pneumonia whenever there is, precipitation falling and giving some sort of effort into movement, it kinda doesn't end well. Ooh, that didn't go right. That's okay. It's kind of like swimming in a inverse tunnel almost. And out. And run. So hopefully we make a pretty good push today. And then the laundromat phase is going to go quite well. Do we have an ice field? I don't quite think so. Would be great if we did. Alright, that's gonna go nowhere. Oh, village. We won't be able to boat there because there's a snow line of snow in the way. But we are gonna get there. Alright, and I'm going to leave this bed alone. Sleep in it. Leave it alone, because if we take it out and die, game over. The entire mission that we have gone through would be completely ruined. Okay, can move out. A couple of huts here. Can move. A lot of times these are helpful, but not for what we're doing. That we'll leave alone. You would think I would remember what goes where. Okay, that's not too bad. Pointless. Almost hit a villager because of where he is. Alright. Now, if we just had an area that wasn't full of holes like that, but hey, that did help. That took a little chunk of distance out, and we can run. Alright, for a minute I thought I might have been going into a hole, but it looked like it was not a hole. Anyway. Oh, so tempting, but that is a river, not a lake. We'll try it anyway. Okay, leave the boat. Alright, that has definitely helped push us a little further out. And we can move. And that is not helping us. I wish I could see what we're getting up to. Well, at least every time I use a boat on the ice, it comes back. Can't quite say that. Can't quite say that about boats on the water. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try. Okay, hardly no slowdown there. Yeah, that time no boat. And like I've mentioned, but I haven't in a couple of videos, or in a few, is that in order to try to make it sound not like constant scratching, clawing, speaker popping, and what have not, I have to hold this thing in a way in which sometimes it's really hard to steer the player. So it looks like I should obviously go a certain way, but then the player really doesn't go in that direction, like over here. It's pretty obvious there, but didn't quite work out. We need a new sword. We also need the ability to not be going off to the side. And of course, every once in a while we gotta actually, of course, bounce off every single corner there is. Let's go in this direction now. So of course we throw in a giant hole. And of course, now that the boat has disappeared, alright, so this, and we don't have, oh, yeah, we do. Okay, go over here. This, that, alright, one of these that we can put over here. And now a little less interesting boat ride, being that we're not going 100 miles an hour. Of course, we could go to the right, but then we'd be... Okay, finger keeps slipping off that right button. Okay, finger slipped off the button again. And again, oh, no, there's the boat. I knew there was something I wanted to do, and I didn't do it. Okay, so... good there. We can get out. Okay, so headstone, and completely forgot about it. And that can go there, and that can go there. Alright, so just before we get into the darkness, let's just make it slightly more interesting. Well, he's not going to be able to do much of anything. Yeah, they're stuck on the... They can't move. They are stuck because of this. Because of the precision errors. Hooray for precision errors. Yeah, we can't move. We cannot move. There we go. So I had a little confidence of strafing those guys. Okay, what we could do... Actually, I can kind of see the end of the river from here, so we might as well not risk the boat. There we go. And, okay, here's a small spot. Very small spot. And we got more spruce. We could use some. This'll... Okay, I'm changing. I like when we ignore pressing the particular selection. And use the crafting table, because crafting table doesn't have damage points. So we grabbed it again. Come on. And of course, backfire. Small tree here. Let's just take one more. Just one more. That's why we're going for the little one. Plenty good right there. And we can run. We can probably go the other way now. Alright, boat. Board the boat. Boat the boat. Will it be there when we're done? I think something I touched is making my right thumb slip. I keep losing grip of the button. Away we go again. The balancing tree. There's a tree balancing right there. Interesting. Some of the things that you see in world generation, especially the further out you go. There's another tree balancing. In fact, it's only balancing on one block. Same there. There's a lot of that. Alright, this is actually a good idea to not be going fast. As I was trying to go fast. Because then we could go kersplat. Well, we're a quarter of the way to hitting our second million. Once, of course, we've hit our first. Shall we go this way? Alright, it's just going to keep going. And never. Ooh, big stutter. Must be something spawning in with. That's relatively large. Okay, we need to move. And we got another big ocean. So, and we don't have a boat. No, not what I wanted. Okay, move. Move. Okay, we need to be moving. This one here.
That was unnecessarily difficult. Did not need to be that challenging. Yeah, something got on my right thumb. It's slippery. It's slippery. And we're going to take a wide right. One, get it closer to 0, and 2, get away from that. Get away from that ocean monument. That should be far enough. We've said that before, haven't we? Even in this episode. And apparently this time we were far enough away. And it's so hard to get the boat to be nice and straight. So what do we have here? Massive islands? Looks like we got a jungle that's not very well populated. I see the opening on the left, but I think we can still sail clear on the right. Not sure, but we'll find out. No, looks like we can't. Or can we? Away we go. Of course I always go that one too many. Nope, not ducking, running. We've seen a woodland mansion, but we haven't seen a jungle ruin. How is that a thing? It didn't go too bad. Wasn't perfect, but it worked. Boy, this is a very, very wide open jungle.
as if humanity has come here and cleared it out. There seems to be an opening here. Go right between them. Another boring ocean. The fun and excitement of sailing into nothingness. And here comes the sun. And here comes closure. We need land right now anyway. Although not the mountains that are forming on the extreme left. And there's a village. Okay, and we can run. We can run. Ruined portal. We'll come back to that. Actually, we won't. Nothing. Yeah, we had time to do that. Again, this house will keep the bed intact. It's almost time to there we go. I always keep forgetting if I have emeralds or not. Alright, so we're looking for smithies. I think we're okay with beds, but we'll take one. Sometimes the snorts of the pig almost sound like it almost sounds like pillagers. There we go. Well, we're not in desperate need of food. Yeah, there's no smithy here, so we're done here. And yeah, we didn't get a boat back. And once again, out sailing. Again, it helps move us along, but it's boring. Unless it's an ice field, then it really helps us move along. Fast enough, the phone hates it. And I wish I actually kept that in mind since the beginning of this. Who knows how much further we might have gone at this point in time. Even with all the nether faux pas. And those that actually happened in the overworld. Again, no boat. Actually, we can run. This may have been a bad decision, and it was, like anything else. Yeah, we can run. And nowhere to go. Yeah, we'll go. Yep. Alright, nice gentle decline. Then this way. I take it at 2 million, we're going to have to face north and south more often to get up to speed. And at 4 million, it's probably the only way. Because I never really tried that, but I did know in order to move, I had to jump. Or I couldn't move at all. I could hold run, it didn't do anything. And again, oh boy. Doesn't seem like we're doing much. We definitely have made some progress. It just seems like I haven't done much of anything. Definitely haven't made any progress towards regaining use of the nether. Just does not want to go straight. It's so hard to do on touch controls. And we see the sun. Which means we gotta pay attention to land, which is definitely land on the left. And another nether portal of broken variant. I'd like to start getting some obsidian. And I know you won't see this in a broken portal, but I'd like to see diamonds. That's where smithies can help. That's also where desert temples can help. And of course the boat disappears. Nothing. This game seems to have a run on whether or not I can have a boat. And I drifted. If I can have a boat after I'm done boating. So put the boat there. This is the one time that nether use is not a thing. And we're going to need a flint and steel in order to access the nether. Usually I have metal or iron by now. Then I could have grabbed one of the flints that are in that chest and
we'd be halfway there. And now we're just waiting for the sun to hit the horizon so we can, as I brush off some dust, set the spawn. There we go. Every now and then, mind slips as to which button to let go to turn the boat. And we have one more sunrise and sunset cycle before we call it a run. Will we have a boat? Well, we've had a good run of boats existing. Yeah, we'll take this tree. As we're running low on wood again. Alright, okay. 53. That's not a bad number. And that goes there. Okay, we're going the wrong... Okay, there we go. Sometimes it helps to pay attention. We want the really big number on the left to be getting bigger in the negative direction, not the number on the right. Right is north and south. Don't care about that. Want to keep that as close to zero as we can, just for the sake of getting to where we're going faster. The more we deviate, obviously the more terrain we're covering, and obviously the slower it goes. And I'm interested to see how far we can get.
Alright, hopefully those mountains stay over there to the right. Was there nope. I thought there was a river that went through it. Nope. And we can't get... Okay, up. There we go. And stutter. It also helps to time these jumps right, as if we make the jump ourselves and far enough back, we get a little extra speed boost and can gain about a block per jump. If we let the game do it, the player will go right up to the block, then jump, and we pretty much lose that benefit. And okay, that's just water. If we went in there, that wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it wouldn't have been fun either. Another ruined portal. Can we have obsidian? Can we have a flint and steel? Golden apple helps. Those would help. That is, if we had what we need. Like a flint and steel. Okay, we need to not be jumping off every corner. Every time we touch a corner, we don't need to be jumping. That was a bad spot to stop on. That was a crucial jump, and it worked. Made it when it mattered. Let's try saying that 5 times remotely somewhat slow. Another crucial jump that was made. That was not a crucial jump that was made,
but we could afford it because no, we're not ducking, we're moving. Ducking is never the answer. Alright, a few more minutes. So less than a half day of running and not ducking. So when I really want to use that, it doesn't work. Oh! Well, that wasn't exactly right. We can run. Perfect. If we didn't run, we would have been hit. And run. Okay, not a good spot. Run. Okay, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Couldn't keep the forward momentum going in that little bit, but not bad elsewhere. Okay, we need to be moving. We made that jump, which is good. We could run. Then, of course, not jump when we press jump. We can run. Alright, then we did, then we stopped. Alright. We are getting to a point that we're going to have to call it good. Okay, can we move? Alright, need to be moving. Not a good spot. Can't move because we're a little hungry here. Now we're going to have to waste one. We can run. Right, is there a point where we can get out of this? Okay, exit. Turn. Like I said, we have to hold this so that it doesn't, so I don't make too much racket and destroy the sound. It's hard to hold and keep the quality somewhat up there. And hey, that battery reminder is also a good point in which we can say, right about here, we'll pick it up at the laundromat. I bet you can tell where we are at this point. The final push, known as the laundromat phase. So, like I've said, and I know I repeat and repeat. And sometimes I don't even realize I've already said something. But it's really hard to hold this in a way where the sound is very presentable and not stray or seemingly just walk into things. And we can't get up. We're not ducking, we're running. Seems like there's no real way to win here, except when you do that. Of course, that has to happen. How about exit, egress? We like that. How about selecting something that we're touching? There we go. There we go. There we go.
that wasn't too bad, considering. Alright, we see ugly mountains over on the left. Jump over that. And time to boat again. And of course, because Minecraft Bedrock Edition, boating not possible because it disappeared. Because that's what boats do in Bedrock. That can go there, that can go there, that can go there. We can break that. Break this or put it in because we want this in a certain position in the hotbar because accustomed to it being in a certain spot in the hotbar. We all know how that works. So I guess 1,260,000 is obviously going to be a thing. Now the question is, how much into that range will we get? And once we start episode 53, we've gone through the first year. And this is, I think, number 49. Went further than I thought I would. Especially helps when you get a phone that can play the game. The other one just got to the point that you did anything and it just slideshowed. I mean, that's why the single player world stopped doing anything, because you turn or you mine it, or there's an enemy to fight, it just got unplayable. It was just unplayably slow. Then maybe it would get to a decent frame rate again. It just stunk. It just wasn't. That's pretty much the reason why One Way is being reattempted here in the Bedrock Edition. As the stupid thing, you couldn't play a regular game at all. Completely unplayable. And even One Way was tough. Alright, we'd be steering too far off course if we... Oh, we'll see a village, so I guess we'll steer off course a little more. And we can run. And just randomly jump on every corner. This thing is really good at doing. It used to not be like that. Once the Nether update came out, it seems to like to jump whenever it touched any block, any corner, instead of when it's necessary. Silly ideas like that. Alright, not a thing. There's nothing here. Alright, we'll save those. Okay, we can run the player. Steal some beds, because we can. Oop. Too far. I can actually hit the point that he'll accept my input. That would be a good idea. He's not going to select a trade if I'm not hitting him. Although we don't want to really hit because that is not good. Alright. How are we on beds? We are plenty good. So let's just take this end one, which a villager is in. Let's see if a villager's in this one. We can... Alright, they're both occupied. There we go. And then it's all yours. And there is... Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. No smithy here. You came a bit late. I forget what this place... Oh, it was the book guy. Anyway. Back to heading in this general direction. Okay, that jump was completely pointless, but we didn't know. Better safe than sorry. Slowly heading back towards... Oh boy. Another mountain. Of course, it had to find a corner. What is that over there? Can we move? There's another portal. I thought I saw something. There it is. And a village. Not see a chest. Alright, I guess we're not going to find out anything here. Can't give me a direct answer, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, we got a smithy right there. Although we got this too, I mean, every now and then. How about bread? How about bread? There we go. Can we finally have a smithy that is useful?
Yay! Useful. More of this. Plenty of this. Let's check our armor. Armor. None. X, please. That gets us started again. If we only could see what was in the other one. Alright, we can move. Of course, every time I... Okay, then we just simply kept going straight even though I stopped moving. Love when that happens. Oh, we're going backwards. Yeah, that's good. I thought something seemed a bit off there. Took a moment realizing, wait a minute, why am I getting closer to the equator in the other direction? At that point, your stupid player over here figured it out. Oh, we didn't go too far backwards. About 15 minutes of usable time remaining. Anything more and I'm wasting time in the laundromat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. How many Dave Grohls are we gonna do? So there's 3 people using the laundromat, which, with the lack of machines that we now have, is kind of unfortunate, but it looks like the one guy that's a regular is a 2-dryer person, so, and the other person's a 1, and I'm also a 1. So we're good. Alright, that's going in the wrong direction, so... Oh. Oh. Just went right into my hand. That was pretty interesting. You see that? The vines are actually flickering in and out. I've never noticed that before. Wondering if that's actually a thing or it's just a weird instance that it's just doing it. Like everything is just so
So it'll do weird things, like when the graphics shake violently. That's one of those just so things where it's an Android thing, because every phone on Android has done it, is where instead of nice smooth scrolling, it's like, well, I can't really. The side turning is very, very, very jerky. I can't really think of a proper term for that, but yeah, it must have been a weird issue. Not so big jungle. Okay, we can go over here, grab a bed, and set our point. Hard to tell where it is. Okay, that works. It's funny that it doesn't, when I'm sleeping or when I get back up, it does not retain the rendering. It literally re-renders the world. Bit wasteful, I would think. Did I see a village? Nope. That's okay. Bang. Then the land of the bamboo. Alright, we're pretty much on center. For a minute, I thought I saw a... There we go. Yeah, see, for face north and south, climbing the vines is normal. Not so much if we're going the one-way east-west. Chalet boat seems to be a little risky in this particular river, but we'll try. Looks like it might pay off. Still no desert, jungle ruin. Yet we have found a woodland mansion. A much more rarer thing. And of course, because it goes completely against the objectives here, we didn't do it. Just like most sunken pirate ships, we don't bother going unless it's pretty much at the surface or easily accessible. Because time is of the essence. Trying to get as far as we can, as fast as we can. Oh, what do you know? Finally. And the boat's even here. Alright. It's a
about time. Alright, we don't need to jump like an idiot. Let's move. Alright, if this is going to be a search for the entrance, then it's going to be a... No, there it is. Placing. Alright, nothing's here, because it's lit enough. Move. Move. There's a torch there. Emeralds, that's good. We don't really need that or that. And I think it goes this, that, this. It did. Can we reach it? Yes, we can. Alright, 2 of the diamonds, but 2 diamonds don't work. We need a 3rd diamond. We finally found one of those. I mean, come on, a woodland mansion many episodes ago and not one of those? Alright, time for some funky vine climbing. It does not like going north, east. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no wonder. Okay. Again, going the wrong direction. And how about up? How about... Okay, let's go up. You know what? We don't have to do that. Okay, we don't have to... We can run the player. Once again, getting turned around. Remember, I'm the same guy that does watch me suck at Minecraft, so... Proving that. Alrighty. Not going to make a diamond sword. The diamond pickaxe is what makes us get somewhere. Okay, we need to get up on... Okay, we can get up now. I want to get up here so we can see anything, if there's anything to see. Yeah, we got a thingy over there. Maybe it'll have our other diamond. Then we can use up our wooden pickaxe, because when we upgrade, we don't get rid of the old. We use it up. It's almost right on the equator too, which is good. Alright. Over here. Down. There we go. Alright. Got another one of them. Got another one of them. Wait a minute. More iron, we can use that. Nothing there. Alright, we got our diamonds. Now we need... And this is going to switch positions. Now we need to get out of here. There it is. We can move the player. That helps. We're going to move the player. In fact, let's do this. Alright, now. Alright, we're gonna switch our goal here. That goes away. That'll never get used. That'll help. This actually goes over here. That goes over there. Dirt goes over there. Something like that. I always keep forgetting and I always keep switching. And now this is a small enough body of water that we can just run across it, because the time to take the boat out, put it in, boat, take it back out, if it still exists, is about identical. It's funny, this woman that was here before me started her laundry before I did, and yet mine is about to finish before hers. I have a feeling she paid for extra time, or we can run. Yeah, mine's at 2 minutes and hers is at 4. So I'm about done for the washer phase. It's almost time for dryer phase. And that's the long one. Well, the push is generally the long one. Whoa, no, that was bad. That's Dave Grohling to the max. I thought it actually continued, but it didn't. Alright, up. Alright, so... Alright, let's just get over here. Let's get up here. Alright, so yeah, right about here we're going to stop. We'll continue dryer phase. And it's the dryer phase. So the final big push for this particular episode. What's that for a minute I thought I saw another ruined portal. Now that we got the diamond pickaxe, we can take them apart. Nice duck over there. Got through that without... Okay, we can run. Okay, we can do something. Besides aggravate. Board the boat. Eat food on the boat, which can't do on Java. Just like how using your sword to retrieve your boat's not supposed to take any durability away, but in Land of the Bedrock it does. Of course this was pointless. How else would it have wound up? We got our boat, so we can't say it was entirely pointless. Swiss cheese here, and I'm dancing through the holes, which is quite amazing. That worked out, kinda. Oh, that's all messed up looking. Anyway, yep, and nice run. Oh yeah, and one of my favorite things out here, we're far enough out that the cactus is, the sides are 1 pixel away from the physical body. Oh, village, way over there. This one looks a little difficult to get to. Okay. Of course, this one has to be a nightmare to get to. How else would it go? Oh, and it's abandoned. So it's not really worth doing. Yeah, we could pull out the boat, but let's enjoy the pretty view. Of course, as soon as the bubbles get too close, we're going to have to nose up quite heavily, or where, yeah. I was going to say, or when the land is about to come up, but I didn't do it fast enough. And the dolphin makes it worthwhile to not use a boat. for this island over here. Or the mainland. I think the dolphins are still helping us. Actually, that might be part of the mainland. Oops. Village? They seem to cross my path every time I'm touching the screen, which means they might accidentally get a sword in the face, which has happened. Yep, just weird formations. Alright, let's keep climbing. Oh, yeah, I see what's wrong here. That should be a bed, and that should be there. That should be there, that should not be there, that should not be there, that should not be there, that should be there, that should not be there. Okay. Bed. Pushing buttons and it refused to organize. Nice. Anyway. Wasn't terribly important, but when it's ignoring, it makes you wonder if something important's not gonna work. Whoa! No, 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 no. No. I caught that. Time for the boat in the water again. And away we go. 38 minutes of usable time left. So 9 minutes have gone by since I started the dryer. Another moment where I'm just pacing back and forth in the laundromat because ocean, not exactly the exciting biome, even though we got some things that we can look at, like the sea pickles that are lighting up the floor, the occasional coral reefs, which it is something nice to look at, and then just nothing. Dead space and kelp. Yeah, that's a lot of fun to watch. Feel the dryer. Yeah, it's pumping out some heat.
Did see a portal, but it's underwater. Best place to go. Ken needed the dirt blocks. Alright, control. Village. I think we got enough beds. Yeah, we do. Also don't need that. Large village, but no smithies.
ho, ho. Maybe you can dive off the tree. Or almost die doing it. How about not grabbing corners? That time we ducked. We can go in the water here. And just missed the board button. There it is. Wow, now that is another Dave Grohl to the max. Yeah, and there's a bunch of people here. Tend to try not to talk too much. Twice we nearly Dave Grohl to death. And the boat's gone. Alright. Bed. This. That. That. Boat. That goes over there. Bed. Sleep. Bit long, but I think we're okay. Yeah, nothing spawned near us. We can move the player. Constant fight to move the player. At this point, it ain't really worth risking it, so we'll just swim over. Okay. Alright, I guess this works. Get around it. Now that we filled the hunger bar, and now we'll be able to fully recover from the last Dave Grohling that just happened. Again, it's probably not worth the risk, being what little distance we are going to be covering. Time saved is probably not much of anything, but just ran out of real estate on the right hand side, just enough to get by that. I think it wasn't a very big drop though, but still not one I would have wanted to have made. And one of my least favorite biomes, because lots of darkness, although nowadays it's not as big of a deal, although that witch is a problem and we can run the player, because that's a thing we can do. But sometimes dark enough for something to be there that isn't going to be a help, more of a burden than anything. She's gone. Yeah, I don't help people that steal money from the laundromat. The quarters are there for people that are using the laundromat. If you're stealing, I ain't helping you. As I've said in the last week's video, you can make the argument that you're not losing money because they're putting in 5, 10, 20 bucks to get the same back in quarters, but the quarters are there so that people can use the machines, and if they don't have the quarters and the quarters aren't in the machine, then they can't use the laundromat. That's why if I were ever to own a business, yeah, right, and it were a laundromat, yeah, right, it would be a card system. Pay for a card, and it would also be made so that there's a timer. So you couldn't just come in and use the dryers. You have to do everything. You have to do your wash and your drying as well. Or if you use your wash, just do the wash and do the drying elsewhere, then it's either because you got a dryer or it's the other place's problem. But in order to use the dryer, there has to be a timestamp on history on your card showing that you have recently washed at the laundromat. So you just can't come in and steal dryers either. I really hate people doing that, because that has rendered that has rendered laundromats entirely useless. Someone washes their clothes at home and then brings them here to be dried. Or other laundromats that I've been to. Say you don't wash here, you shouldn't dry here. And I'd set it up so the card would look for a timestamp that you washed here. As I was saying, and the witch kind of was a thing. Granted, it takes a light level of 0 now for something to spawn in, but darkness is still a thing that I'm not fond of with these particular biomes. Well, we had a good run, and we still are. We got one more day-night cycle to go, and it'll be very close to ending the next one. Alright, so maybe in this cluster we will stop. Hopefully a boat will still be there to greet us, and it is. Connects. Alright, so I see something that needs a correcting. Head a little outwards. Are we gonna bump? Yeah, we bumped. Alright, this is just going too far out. And the land is just coming in anyway. And no boat. And no exit. was not the best way to go. Alright, we can run, we can run. There we go. So back this way we go. Alright, how much wood do we have? 29. I mean, it's kind of okay, but kind of not. And picking up stuff. Okay. We can go with that. Alright. $57, that's a good number. We can run. There we go. This, the one that I actually wanted. Alright, up, up, up. The up button means up. I call that a strange idea, but I like it when I push up and up happens. A very strange idea, but I think I like it. These roof forests, I hate them. They just are too big and boring and dark. It harbors things that could kill us. Then when you have a river flowing through it, that's even better. A little too far. About 10 more minutes. So I think we'll actually do okay in the, we probably will get another full day in and then a couple small steps after that and all will be good. And land sprawling out all amongst us, so there's no exit there.
open-ended ends here. No boat. And we can move the player. We can move the player. We can move the player. It really does not like to go. Next iteration at 2,097,000 and such, I'm probably gonna have to turn north and south to be able to get moving, and that's not gonna help. And neither will that 2,097,000 thing. Every block counts. There's just a really huge crap ton of them. And it starts to become a roof forest again, which, yeah, no. Okay, go, go, go. I like how I press jump and jump doesn't happen. How about I want that? Now we can grab. We're going to have to do this. We're going to jump. Place a bed. This, make it a little somewhat more interesting. Hitting X, sleep. Again, no boat, so probably just, we're not sure how long this is going to be, so might as well just swim our way through. Seems when we go sideways, we're losing forward momentum, and then we get it back if we're truly going east-west of all thing. North-south, I would get. I wonder in the 2,097,000 iteration that this will be even fast enough to be moving. I see a big hole, so obviously we're going to go a little further this way, only to wind up next to another hole.
but get around. Oh, no wonder we can't move. Health is good enough, we can just get away with being 2 drumsticks short of a full health bar. Or food bar. Again, one of those nice jumps where push button, nothing happens. Again, we can use more of these, so chop our way up. Copper is pointless. Can't make anything with it, so that almost worked perfectly. That was pretty good. Oh well. And we can go. Can move. Grab every possible corner we can so we can take damage, and also in some instances not allow movement to happen. Alright, it's pretty much about time to call it good. This is a nice spot to do it. Alright. Alrighty, yeah, right here. 1,274,600. Not bad, and just enough that we can do this, recover some of the health that we lost, and call it this episode. And that is this episode of One Way. Georgia551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.